We are live, live, live. We are here. This is the Sunday Night Live show. This is Code in the Stone Sailor. Soflo's a busy guy. He may or might not show up, but we're going to hold this down in a good representation in our best form so we make everybody happy. But this show, let me tell you right now, there will be cannabis used on this show. There will be some shit that people don't want to hear on this show. If you don't want to hear some serious shit, I mean, me and Rob, we're at a point where we're tired of it, man. It's enough of these fake tough guys, enough of the bullshit. Either put up or shut up. That's where we're at. So, we're gonna have some fun. And I know that the big lemon head's on right now. So don't even try to compare me to this guy and his buying bots and views and shit. But
exactly.
So I'm going to say a little prayer name for us. Dear God,
go ahead. Let's do it.
Thank you for today. Thank you for this day. Thank you for everybody, our veterans, inmates, young kids, to old, anybody being violated mentally, physically, verbally, anything that you could do to put your hand on their heart, arms around them, make you see this too shall pass. Because without you, Lord, we're grounded. See, we're not like other people. We don't think if we believe in you that we're stupid. We know that what you got is real. How people get there, that's their business. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Bam. So, look, we got some people watching us. They're just not in here. Lisa Ann, my BFF.
Lisa Ann. How are you?
And Jackie. Anyway.
Jackie,
so look,
how are you, Jackie?
So what I'd like to talk about today on this show, William, my brother. Hey, William, I just want to let you know I got your back.
William, bro. Definitely. I got your back too, William.
You up on a stand-up guy show, I heard, man. We got your back, bro.
Who was beating him up? Really? William? Brooklyn?
No, I think they were ball breaking.
Oh, just good fun. Yeah, I was gonna say stand-up guy.
Jules
on
her way over here.
Oh, thank you. Wonderful. Good to see you, Jules.
We're gonna roast a fat pig tonight.
We're gonna roast a pork from York.
Yeah. Wow, yo, bro, you just came up.
Yeah, with that? I did that on. It's funny. I was on Angel's show last night. I said, "Let me be the announcer, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing in this corner the pork from York, Christopher, La Drag Queen."
Yeah, and for all who doesn't know, and look, like I said, this show was just a fun night. We're trying to have fun tonight. But to be honest, FBI, this dude, he says no. What I got tired of hearing was, oh my God, Stone Sailor said this. So wait a minute. So you got this guy for the last year and a half talking about people's sisters, aunts, mothers, kids that passed. This piece of shit. This clown lives an hour from me. He won't even come meet me, man. And to be honest, I'm done talking about that because FBI, you are a bitch. Straight up. I don't care about cameras. I don't care about lighting. I don't care about views or money. Like I said, Rob's dad was a real street guy. I was around some guys. I made mistakes. Rob went the right way, whatever. But we're here now telling our stories and, had the best positive message we can put forward. But I'd like to say to you, scumbag FBI, look at Soflo. I got dropped the link. I know you're busy, bro.
Tony!
But FBI, let me tell you something. I come in the name of Soflo too, like I said at the beginning. So don't think just because he showed up here, I said this. Number one, that's my brother. I am loyal. I'm still here on a Sunday night. You're live. I don't care if I got 3 people. You're the pork from York.
That's it. The pork from York.
Yeah. Is your vent closed?
Christopher La Drag Queen.
Make sure it's open. That's my son, man. He's funny.
He sounds like a man. Sounds like a man. I'm listening to that
he's
voice.
5'11". Yo, he works every day. My son's so far. I was working at his age and shit, but I was already 2 years into the game like an idiot.
Yeah.
So Tony, what I want to say is Soflo FBI. You keep saying everybody's dick riding, bro. It's nothing to do with that. We're loyal. Let me tell you how loyal the Stone Sailor is, and Kevin and Cuzzo. When we had our thing, and that was my mistake, whatever, we're not going to rehash that. Robert, Kevin, Stone Sailor, Kevin, and Cuzzo put all that shit together to come from me, to defend me. I'll always be grateful for that. These motherfuckers had my back, and I got Soflo's back. I don't care what it takes, bro. Fat Boy FBS, pork from York. I don't need 1 million people to watch us. I need you to understand, I'm telling you straight up. You talk shit about my brother Soflo. You talk shit about my brother Sour. You talk shit about my brother Kevin. You talk shit about my sister Lisa Ann. You talk about Sister Jules. All these women in the community. You say that you got your whole audience is sold on this fake tough guy shit.
Yep.
Well, Robbie knows, unfortunately, I had a little exercise yesterday. And Robbie can tell you I'm still pretty much okay in shape.
You got the better end of it, that's for sure.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say to these clowns, Tommy Salami, what's up? Tell Rami I said what's up.
Tommy Salami, what's up, buddy?
FBI, your days are numbered, bro. You hear that siren? That's it, it's the final bell. Your days are numbered up here. And I'm not saying I'm going to affect you with your views. I'm not going to say I'm going to make your money. I'm not talking like that. I promise you, bro, my journey is to expose you all through PA. And don't ever go to PA prison, because from here all the way to Philly, all the way up to Altoona, you know, we have that all covered.
Don't worry. I know. I got connections in the feds too.
Yeah. Straight up. Oh, who we got? SoFlo. What's up,
my man?
We're roasting the pork from York.
The pork from York.
Yeah. J-Fid. Duchess.
J-Fid. Duchess. Shipmate.
No, we heard he was on. And Stone Sailor said, you know what? And I felt like I have to do this for not just for Sailor, for you too, to show number one, the loyalty, and number two, can you believe this guy, bro? Talking about Stone Sailor, all those people, and all you people over there. And I'm going to say this, Jesse Roth, I'm not talking bad about you. This can't be wrong. I'm not talking bad. What I will say is, SoFlo was the devil for whatever he said. This guy for a year and a half is abusing women, children, everything. You guys stand behind that. Well, you know what? Fuck that pork from York. He's not no recovery dude. He's fake as shit. And until he come meets code, he's a bitch. Straight up.
Tony,
FBI, grab the link.
Tony, I told on Angel's show last night, I said he's supposed to fight this guy, Tony Silo, who's like a Golden Gloves guy who will fucking demolish him. And I said, Angel, let me announce, ladies and gentlemen, introducing from this corner, the pork from York, Christopher the Drag Queen.
That's the greatest.
With a record of 0-0 and 1 draw.
Yo,
Gunsmoke.
Yo, he did win. He won one time. The time he had to get that charge in his pacemaker. He counts that as a win.
Yeah. Gunsmoke. He had a draw with Gunsmoke.
Fuck Gunsmoke too. Let me talk to you too, Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
Go make your videos. Pussy. I hear all this shit, this back talk, you guys, all this clown shit. You guys, listen, to be honest, Tony, seriously, man. Did you ever hear of a kid trying to write a letter to an ex-mob dude who ratted like a love letter?
Yeah, I know, right?
And FBI, like the video that he had, the first one. And if you don't believe me, go look at the first video when he met SoFlo, how he ran up to the car. He practically he was shining Tony's tires and wiping his windows down.
Yep.
That's the look, right? That's
what I'm saying is, though, all joking aside, bro, you're a loyal dude, and he's so stupid because, to be honest, you don't need anybody. You're one-man army. And they call that dick riding. They don't understand where we come from, like, that thing that we have when we build that bond, man, we just don't let anything that easy break it. And the thing with him is he doesn't have a bond with nobody.
Tony, you know, I went back on his show. I tried to go on his show again. He blocked me right off again because I was going to tell him some more. This time, even worse.
Yeah.
See, it's crazy. It's crazy there, FB scumbag. I attack you. I said that about your mama. I said it, and you attack Angel. Attack me. Be a real man. I said it about your fucking mother. All right, I said it, and I stand by every word I said. How about that? Attack me. Leave Angel alone. He goes on and calls Angel's mother a cunt and all this shit like last night. Yeah, he attacked her.
Remember they were laughing.
Yeah, because he's a punk. He's a punk. That's why he's a punk. Yeah, and I'm going to keep talking about you, and I'll talk about anybody else I want to talk about in your family. You understand me, punk? Because you ain't going to do shit.
You ain't going to do shit.
All you do is attack Angel. Attack a real man, punk. Because you're scared to death. That's why.
You talk all this shit about Code and Sour and SoFlo and these guys. Look, see, the thing is, you got it fucked up, FBI. See, because you're in front of the camera and you're playing this fucking role like you know. See, here it's all gangster till it's time to do gangster shit, right, Tony?
It's all
Is that
exactly
what it comes down to? I'm no tough guy. I know I could tomorrow be beaten or taken out, but I tell you what, you disrespect my family like you did. Tony and Robbie know I don't have to put it out there. I handle my shit. And I'm going to tell you right now, you disrespected me. You disrespected my family. You won't come meet me, give me a fair one. One day we'll run into each other. And I'm going to show you that you should have stayed in that fucking boxing class, bro.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Bitch.
Yep.
We didn't forget about you, Leprechaun, either. Don't
Stay in your mommy's house, boy. You too, Gunsmoke, living off your grandmother, you scumbag.
Yeah.
All you do is masturbate and watch porn all day, you scumbag.
It's fucking code and soul blow and fucking Stone Sailor. What are you doing to these guys? Yeah. Got all mad at his people because they were over
Deadbeat dad.
D-Walls.
Deadbeat dad.
Hey, D-Walls.
Yeah.
By the way, I'd like to say that there's like one or two good ass biker dudes, not club dudes, guys, old fat old heads that will never come on.
Yeah.
Here. I want to give you a shout out because they text me, said they're going to be watching.
Give them a shout out.
Thank you, brother. They're old heads too. One of them's like 70. They still ride every day. They're the kind of guys like that if I called them, they'd be here in a heartbeat. The same way I know.
See, here's the thing.
One of you guys. You know what I mean?
It's a double standard. He could talk about Jules. He could talk about Angel's mother.
Yeah.
He could talk about Tina.
Yeah.
But I say something about his mama. Look, he clutches his pearls, and he calls Angel. Whatever you do to Angel, I'm going to do to you. You hear me, you punk? You attack her mother, I'm attacking your mother. You attack her daughter, I'm attacking your daughter. I might get myself a fans-only membership. Fuck, boy.
What's fans? Oh, only fans. Yeah. Hey, listen, though.
Yeah.
You
it's guerrilla warfare from here on out.
Yeah, and guess what? You little bitch-ass minion gunpoke talking about Tina, my future sister-in-law. Fuck you, bitch, too.
Whatever you do to Angel, I'm doing to you, punk.
Yeah, straight up. We want some apologies around the board, and then we might still let you stay on YouTube.
And you blocked me yesterday. I came on and you blocked me. I had so much more to say.
Daddy wasn't there.
Yeah, deadbeat daddy.
FBI fucked to the fair.
Deadbeat dad. Deadbeat dad. Deadbeat husband. Deadbeat son. You're a freaking cokehead. You were your own best customer, you fucking loser. You couldn't even do that right, you pussy.
Why would you say that?
Yeah. He loves that cocaine, huh? Your eyes are running, the nose, you're sniffling. You want that spoon, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't you, boy? You're a weak. You're weak.
Here goes his show. Oh, look, there's 30 people over there, guys.
I am mob too, but if it wasn't for me, none of this would be around. Nobody can debate me.
You won't even debate.
Full of shit,
bitch.
You won't even meet code. You won't even come meet code, you punk.
Code. I told you could come with whoever you want. I'll be by myself. I promise you that. Just no cops. No cops.
I will tell you this though. He won't. When he go meet pizza, man, only 7 hours away, man. I'll stand about.
Yeah, you know what?
Well, Pizza's moving. He said he's moving tonight. They hit his Cash App and everything.
What do you mean? What happened? With
the stand-up guy's been destroying him because stand-up guys called Cash App and told Cash App all the horrible things he's doing and that he's taking advantage of people. Oh, bro, Tony's fucking leaving his house.
Listen, bro. I don't know stand-up guy. No disrespect.
Yeah, he's cool.
But I know, but he's trying to get everybody to defend his Britters, man. Like, do I gotta tell him?
Nah, he's not trying to. He just don't want to argue with him no more. I told him on his show, he's a cool dude. I go on the show and I tell him, no, that ain't, but she apologized to Jules yesterday and Miss Mickey the Bully. I said, did they accept the apology?
She apologized?
That's what I heard. But did they accept it? I mean, I don't know. But I mean, he was trying. I said, listen, stand-up guy, I'm not going to bring any outside beefs into your chat. I promise. So when people engage me, like you have some FBS Simpson there and all these other people, I just say, look, not in this chat. Don't bring it in here. Have respect for stand-up guy. No, that's all.
And this show tonight is kind of going to be like a solo show because I don't give a fuck who's offended. Because I'm tired of seeing people like Tina and even Angel and all these people. I'm not saying that Tina never did nothing to nobody. Angel might have had her fights, but these guys coming up here and dissing my brother Sour because he said something about because you effect said about my parents and everybody and all this shit. He comes back with a response. Now it's a fucking victim card, like Soflo always says, bro.
He loves it. He loves being a victim.
It's all right. I'll tell you what. How about this, FBI? I'll do you one better. I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with you. You don't have to come here. I'm going to come up and see you. I made my mind up. I already told these guys. Next couple of weeks, I'm going to come up, keep that same energy as that email. And I'm going to come up and get something to eat. I'm going to hang out. I'm going to go around 4 o'clock whenever you go live. So you got no excuse. You could come meet me, sit down, have some coffee, and me and you could talk. Because I'm done watching you fucking disrespect people, man. You deserve a little man-to-man.
What happened to Tony?
I don't know. He's probably doing something, man. He's chilling. He's probably watching movies. You know, they're all
go chill with Tina. Don't worry about this shit. I know Moody Monday's tomorrow, and I'm ready, Tony.
Oh yeah, we're ready.
I'm ready. I'm raging. I'm ready.
We're doing this show for SoFlo, so he can just lay back and listen.
Just enjoy it.
In the words of SoFlo to Gunpoke and FBS, you's a bitch.
They're all bitches. Every last one of them are bitches.
And you know what's crazy? This is how I know that my brother Sal right here is really, he's not triggered, guys. We talk. It's nothing about that. You know what it is? I grew up around integrity. I grew up around morals. I was punched in my face if I didn't act that way. You are the same way because in the military, you demand that respect, right? So when you see all the warfare and shit you went through, you see these fucking peons up here that never did nothing behind a computer screen. Like, enough's enough, man. There he is, back Brooklyn.
Back Brooklyn, my brother. He says, he goes, oh, let's talk about some of the things. Look, hey, drag queen. See this? See that? This is a college degree. This says bachelor's in science right here. You understand? You understand? You couldn't even get out of fucking high school because you were shoving coke up your nose, you scumbag. You understand? Don't act like you're super smart. You ain't smart. You got caught and got thrown in jail. How smart could you have been? How good of a drug dealer were you that the FBI or the DEA didn't pick you up? You weren't shit. You never were shit.
Boston J pointed out to me. That's my man. Shout out to Boston J.
Boston J, that wicked pisser.
Some of us are stupid, but look, just so you know, FBI, look, you see what this is called?
What was that?
This is called a high school diploma, you clown bitch. And let me show you what else I got, bro.
Does he have a high school diploma?
He was shoving coke up his nose. That's what he was doing. He wasn't.
Look, 1 Harley title.
I got G.
My truck. I got all my titles, Robbie. I own my shit.
I hear you. Yeah.
But he got a GD?
I don't know what he has. I don't think he's got nothing.
No, but that dude's something else, man. Hey, but Tommy Salami, you sent me a letter? Tommy Salami sent me a letter.
Who sent you a letter?
I don't know. It was funny because all of a sudden I see the chat. It goes, Tommy Salami goes, thank you for answering to my letter, sir. And I'm like, what is he talking about?
I love you, bro. Thank you, brother. I'll be on in the morning. Listen. It's only fair to look. To be honest, we didn't think Soflo was going to come. We wanted to take some weight off him. He does this every day. We're like, let's get him. We got him.
Yeah.
Kick your feet up, and like I said, in the words of you was a bitch, Gunpoke.
That's right.
FBI.
It's a bitch.
Oh, bitches.
Yep.
Yeah, with some whip.
Both of those clowns, man.
And Gunpoke, with all due respect, well, not to you, I mean to the people, to all the minions in your chat and FBI's chat. For years, let this guy ran on and dog people out. And then you see a guy like Stone Sailor say one thing, and all of a sudden he's this, that, and the other thing. Come on, man. Listen. Like, you guys are wrong. But I will say something to you, Gunpoke. Stop talking shit. This is what tonight is. Let's call spade a spade. Let's not talk no more, FBI. Prove to your minions and your crowd that you will come meet code. Bro, I had 6 surgeries. I've been shot. There's a chance you might get one over on me. So why don't you show that to your audience? Because where I come from, what you've done and said about my family, Sailor's family, Soflo's family, and all the other people that we care about, you deserve whatever you get. And I'm telling you, you're a bitch, man. Straight up.
Definitely. Definitely.
Mayor,
you come from your whole family tree. You come from a long line of cowards. There's no doubt in my mind. Yeah. No doubt in my mind. Look at the genetics on you.
Let's do you, FBI. Let's talk about you. You want to talk about you in your life? My father's downstairs. I never claimed to be this rich.
Where's your dad? You don't even say his fucking name. That's how much you care about your father.
Yeah, you know what? You guys all know me, man. I don't get kicks out of this. But I was privy to some information yesterday and today of some backdoor shit. See, there's guys that we know that are you think are your friends, and I find out a lot of shit. A lot.
Yep.
I let a lot go. But this last thing I seen, you know, the shit behind and how you're planning to attack me and go on Facebook and whatever you're planning, bro, that doesn't faze me. Because I'm gonna tell you what, you already disrespected me, violated me and my brother, so that only leads down to one thing. Now, since that's not gonna happen, I'm just gonna tell you it's gonna get worse for you, bro. It's not a threat, it's a promise, man. Not a physical, right? What would you say? Not figuratively. What would you say? It's not literal, man. I'm just telling you, you're a clown, you're a bitch. If you are this guy, prove it to the people. The people want to see FBI come see Code and check them and do everything like you said you were going to do.
That you said you could do. Yeah, exactly. But you won't because you're a bitch.
And Rob,
you're a bitch.
FBI, the next time you run your mouth on me, just remember how thankful you should be to me that I'm not a rat because
yeah,
when you threaten somebody's life. Robbie was telling me about a situation.
That's a telephonic threat, big time. Just like what Tony Pizza did. He threatened stand-up guy's wife. He said he was going to throw acid in her face. Yeah,
really?
That's a serious felony, brother. That's Taliban shit.
There's some good people here tonight. William Brooklyn, let me tell you something, man. Yeah, the grumpy gay dude. Hey, he's
grumpy gay. Yeah.
But
yeah, we're gonna. Don't worry, we're gonna get his docs. We're gonna get your docs, Grumpy. Don't worry.
We're here, though. I want you to know that I really wanted to do this show for you tonight too, because I don't like seeing my boy get disrespected. When look, if they want to say they don't like you, you smoke weed. If they want to say they don't like the way you look, if they want to say they don't like your attitude.
Remember, I'm the stone sailor.
No.
I have a disgusting mouth. I'm not the stone fucking English professor. All right, I'm the stone sailor.
You are the one who proved yourself that you changed your life. You didn't follow a recidivism rate like what your old man went through. Number one, you could have went any way you wanted to, but not just that. The stuff just in the military, man. Even being a guard, people say, "Oh, cop." No, bro, you're in there. You're looking out for people like. If you're fucking with somebody, that's your job. That's what these guys forget. You weren't.
Well, they've never had jobs. They never had jobs where they had to have integrity, where, you know, there was situations that would arise where you had to do the right thing, whether it was integrity, whether someone's trying to bribe you, someone trying to get you to look the other way. See, when I put my uniform on, I was straight business. There was no fucking friends at work, period. Now I'm off work. I'm retired. I don't have any people trying to police my language or trying to get me fired from a job. You can't fucking touch me. I get 2 pension checks, free dental and health care for the rest of my life, whether I have an ingrown toenail or I need a heart transplant. How about these 3 crowns up here, gold? Pay nothing. You understand? You can't touch me. You can't. And you hate it. And I've never been so freer in my life. But every one of you good people out there can get here. All you got to do is work hard, set yourself up with a good retirement, make smart decisions, and then you could be a jackass like me all day long.
That was crazy, bro. I can say this. Let's just do this, right? First off, I've been hurt. Robbie knows I had a lot of surgeries, man. And to be honest, on paper, I couldn't walk at one time. Not like the Stone.
Well, I know that too. Yeah,
I have a lot of nerve damage. But listen, even through all that, right now, I'm here with my parents. They help me. They help me. I help them. My son, he works. He's 16. My
sounds like a man, Mike. I heard his voice.
I've never ever missed a day in 27 years. I never had to pay child support. I never had to worry about if not being there. I've been there. Look. Morning.
Me neither, thank God.
Right. No, I'm saying though.
I know.
And you know what's so great about my kids? They'll both tell you from the time they can understand. They never had to go through what I went through because I made sure of that. You know what I mean? I told them. So to all the people out here watching and to whoever's going to see this, have talk with your kids. You don't want your kids growing up like FBI and Gunpoke, man, because them dudes, they're not about anything. They have no respect. Oh, she didn't apologize. It's just a bunch of clowns, man.
Oh, she did not apologize to Jules or proper apology to Lisa Ann. She will never be for. Okay, there you go. There's the answer. And I said that on Stand-Up Guy's show today when he told me that. I was like, listen, as far as I'm concerned with her,
Big Sexy, what's up?
RuPaul's more of a lady than she is, and I got no, you know what I'm saying? I got no words for that woman.
Do you think that there's a possibility that FBI's head maybe use some artificial intelligence with aliens? Could they be using his head as a sub? Like
no alien would want a head that big. If they can, if they're that technologically advanced, why would you want to create a human with a head that big?
Oh, Josie's here, drunk Josie.
Josie, all right.
And Robbie, he's gonna say
washed up Spice Girl.
Yeah, he's gonna say he's not talking about nobody, bro. Listen, we know you're talking about the sale.
He's talking about me and Angel Gotti and Tony Silo, who will beat your fucking ass. You won't even show up.
Yeah, I see some of his record. He was all right.
Yeah,
and
he was a Golden Gloves champion out of New York. That's a serious fucking thing. That's not no fucking.
I was cool with Angel in the beginning. I don't know what she feels about me now. I never disrespected her.
Nah, she's cool with you, bro. Trust me. She
Angel, FBI. Her brother had never had nothing to do with it.
Her brother did the right thing. He chose his real family.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like all the shit that you talk, bro. I know you're one of them guys, bro. You're just, bro. It's a shame because the people can't see. I don't know how your people can't see it unless they're scared that you're gonna call them out. But I see right through you, bro. You're just like every other fucking coward from my neighborhood. And I tell you right now, I mean this, bro. You talk all this New York City shit. I'll meet you in New York City. How's that? I will drive to New York City and meet you in New York City.
The pork from New York.
You pick the spot where you want, where you feel more comfortable, where your homies and everybody is.
All he does is brag about the crime statistics from New York. You didn't do any of the fucking crime there. Oh, we have highest murders. Did you do any of the fucking murders? No. We know you never touched a gun. We know you never did any of the shit. If you were as big as you said you were, the DEA and the FBI would have grabbed you, bro. You're a lying, low-life, have nothing happening in your life. Punk.
The DEA got me through a snitch, set me up, and then at the time, one of the guys that was going to come on here before with Stacks, who was saying, oh, he's telling my stories. He actually worked with he sat down, did 302s with the government, and I never did, man. And the feds were on us. We were stupid. I was young, making money. But
I don't give a fuck about 302s and all that.
No. What I'm saying is one of the reasons why, Robbie, though, I don't believe in the rat shit and all that. I'm going to tell you why. And I think you will agree with this in a different light because I know you can see it both ways. But the main moral reason for me is I feel like, and this is just my opinion, shows entertainment, education purposes only. And I don't believe this may or may not reflect what Robbie thinks. But I know this, don't sour. I feel like a lot of guys who did that, there's a lot of guys who use that as a get out of jail free card. If they were still in the life, they'd be calling somebody else a rat. Now, a lot of other guys, that are changing their life, like that dude Jimmy. I don't know Jimmy Calanger, but I heard he's real religious. Boston Jay said he's
good for him.
And that's the kind of guys you want to see. Like, don't come up here and glorify street shit, FBI.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You're never in the street. You're glorifying shit.
Never was in the street. Never, bro. Never. Get the fuck out of here. This guy's so full of shit.
Code and Stone Sally, you bloody bastards. And you too, FBI. Go fuck yourself.
Get out of here, you washed up Spice Girl. That's what I said.
So look, man,
Josie has 2 or 3 cocktails before noon. This girl's freaking, plus God knows what medication she's probably taking.
I'm sorry. I know I'm behind. Hold on.
Oh, read the comment on British.
Yeah, what did she say? I'm sorry.
Trust me, if she apologized, it probably wasn't sincere anyway. That girl, listen,
okay.
But I will say this. She did not apologize, Jules, or a proper apology to Lisa. Yeah, and she will never be forgiven what she's done. Yeah. But let me tell you this, and I will say this. What Deadly did to her was honestly, that was the lowest scumbag move. That ought to be a crime. What Deadly did by posting her kids and saying that they're retards, that was like,
and let me tell you,
I would never. Listen, I'm all for. Listen, I'm all for guerrilla warfare, but God Almighty, Deadly, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't like shitters a little bit, man. And to be honest,
but pictures of her kids and telling them they're oh my God,
all the shit she's done to me and talked,
me too. Listen, me too. The whole Hitler thing set me off because I'm Jewish. But let me tell you, bro, that fucking to post her kids, her children, and say they're retards with a picture. Now that's something.
Well, here's the flip side to that, though. That there's a lot of people saying that they made fun of other people's kids too. So look, what I'm saying is I don't agree with
it. That's wrong.
No, I don't agree with it, but Robbie, right or wrong, if you act that way and you like, what do you think you're
I'm not saying karma's a bitch. Yes, karma is a bitch.
See that karma.
I don't want to see that. That was just like deadly. Like Jesus Christ, bro. That's like fucking. That's lower than I would never go that low, and I'll go low. I will go fucking low, but never there. Never would I go there.
Kathy,
not with that.
You cannot be in the bushes in this show because me and the Stone Sour, we have landscape.
Hi, Kathy.
And we can cut the bushes down and see.
Kathy, yeah, Kathy, come on.
Did someone dox Josie's number? What?
Not us.
Where you been?
Probably pizza. That sounds like pizza. Yeah, Aries, Mr. Sal was watching, and he said that he didn't like your tone of voice. I think he felt defeated. Listen, let me tell you something, Tommy. That punk, when I jumped, listen, and that's how it would be in real life if I met him. He wouldn't even get a chance to talk. He would be on the ground begging me for mercy. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you. He can make all the – I'm not in a wheelchair anymore, cocksucker. You understand? Make fun of all you want. I'm not handicapped. Listen, yeah, I walk with a little limp, but guess what? Don't let – if that gets you brave, fine. Come on and try me. I want you to feel brave.
I got a little bit of a limp.
I want you to feel brave. You see me with a limp? Go ahead. I want your balls to grow. Trust me, bro.
He's great.
I'll limp away, but you'll go away in a stretcher, bro. I guarantee you. I will fuck you up, punk. You ever step to me.
I'm mad at her. Fucking low key. Where you been at? She's cool as shit. She's always says funny shit.
You fuck with me, son. I see you, son. Trust me. An ambulance will take you away, you cocksucker. You step to me, I will fuck you up. You hear me, Pork from York? You pussy.
And look, I already got it here, man. So technically, you know what an attorney had told me, Rob? A guy didn't know. He obviously told me don't go looking for nothing. But he said technically, if I would ever run into him and something would ever happen,
you got grounds for self-defense. Absolutely, that's a confirmed death threat. Yeah,
that's two dumb things you did, you dumb fuck.
Yeah,
you'd like to call people dumb fucks. And
send one of those letters. Send one of those emails to me, fuck boy.
Yeah,
send one of the. And I'll make sure you get spit roasted, you cocksucker. I'll make sure you get your fucking dues. Don't worry. Send a death threat my way.
I'm with you, Duchess. I believe shitters. I believe she's the same way. I don't think you should have put her kids, but you know what? They've been warned. They keep harassing. And just like FBI, you keep doing this shit to people, bro. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Let me tell you how your life's going to play out. You're going to be somewhere someday, maybe with your family or somebody. You're going to think you're all cool. Oh, this is just internet shit. You're going to run into somebody, man. They're not going to care about cameras. They're not going to care about family members there. The only concern and what they're going to care about is digging in that ass. And no, I don't mean no homosexual remark. I mean beating that ass. And that's what I'm talking about.
Trust me, you send me a death threat, punk. Send me a death threat. I dare you to send me an email like you send a code. I dare you. I fucking dare you. I dare you, bro.
Yeah.
I dare you.
Boy, the lawyer was like, or you could just wake up tomorrow and decide you want to be a snitch and just jam him up. I'm like, get that. I can't do that either, but no, I understand.
I dare you.
Abby, thank you for being here.
I dare you.
I'm a man. Yeah, look, he did too. And listen, another thing.
Of course you can. Telephonic threat.
William, I hope you don't get mad, but I want to have you back for a minute. Not that you need me. I love you, Anna. Look, it's Anna from Cuzzo. Tell Cuzzo
Anna,
man.
Yeah, man. Send Cuzzo our love, man.
Let me tell you about this woman before I tell you about William Brooklyn. This woman, Anna, I'll tell you right now, she did time. She hates rats. She'll never get old. But let me tell you something. When it comes down to faith, family, and really having your back, this girl, I take her like I would take the Stone Sour. You know, like, see, when you get older in life, you understand everybody.
Well, Cuzzo always would talk about her, about Anna. Good. You'd say great things about her. I remember.
They went through a little thing at the end when he
went away. I remember,
and guess what? She's still here, like you know what I mean? So it's great.
Well, I hope hopefully this time he's getting out time served, because you and I both know Cuzzo can't fucking deal with no ankle bracelet or probation.
No, he ain't doing
it's too much stress on him. It's too much stress. You know, so
he told me on the phone that he's really like talking to the young boys and he's telling them, look, I know I chose this life, but you could do something different, man.
All right, well, good. Let's have
one more thing though. To William Brooklyn, FBI, you talk all this shit about this dude, right? You say about drinking. You're supposed to be an addiction counselor. I know, guys, I mean this with everything in my heart. I know guys in recovery right now that if they would see you just for you saying that, man, believe me, you would not have a good night. Like, people take recovery seriously, man. William, and I'm not putting him on the spot because I love him. He owns his shit. And you know what? Who the fuck are you to talk about him? I think William's way more of a man. He goes everywhere. He fights for the women. He stands up for us. And all you do is hide behind your screen, beg for money. Come on, man. Could you see him if he was in the military? Yeah. 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 Oh, Anna doesn't cook. It's all good.
It's all right.
Oh,
you got Uber Eats, Anna. Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
Cuzzo, I bet you Cuzzo can cook.
Yeah, he can.
I'm sure he can. But most guys that did time can cook.
If he listens to Anna and gets out and listens to me a little bit more so Anna, he's got a good chance to do some really, really good things, man, because his head, he sounds good, man. And to be honest,
here's what Cuzzo has to learn how to submit to the information, the good information we're giving him. You know, he has to learn how to submit to it, kind of like you submit to God. He has to learn how to submit and just say, okay, I can't keep doing things that I want to do. I have to do right things. I have to listen to these people. Yeah. He has to submit to that. You understand? And I hope he could do it. He can do it. He just has to put his mind to it.
When you peel all the layers off, he really does have a good heart. And to be honest,
yeah.
I'm so positive for his outcome is because of Anna, man. I'm so glad that you know. But William, I just want you to know, bro, that I didn't mean to pull you up here like this because you talk about your situation. I just want you to know that the one, and I know Cindy's probably not in here. I don't know if she was in there earlier, but any addict or anybody in recovery, listen, I was in there when I was locked up. Let me tell you something about recovery. The word recovery means you're recovering from a situation, from behavior, from addiction, whatever. You're on a journey to separate yourself from the old you and build a new you with the best of you, with the best intentions. So when you sit on your throne, I really, you make fun of people, man. I think you're a bitch.
His throne's the toilet. That's his throne in his crazy mind. Yeah. He's the king. Yeah. King of my ass.
FBI, because since you let your chat and them disrespect my parents, I'm not going to go hard on your family, but I will say this. The biggest problem I know is because your dad wasn't there and you got a strange relationship with your old man. Don't get mad at me because I don't. I got a good one. Yeah, I mean, they made fun. My dad was in the bed. They all made fun of this. Man, I hear everything. But it's okay.
Yeah.
I won't stoop to the level that you will.
Well, I will. I will. I love it. I live there. Yeah. You understand, motherfucker? I live there. Nobody knows that gutter better than me. Okay? Nobody can play that game better than me. Trust me. You've seen nothing yet. I am calm here on YouTube. You don't want the real animal to come out. No, trust me.
To be honest, like I said, forget the street shit and all that. FBI, do you forget? Like, I'm just being honest.
I also know how to be a gentleman too when I meet the governor, and he's given me a medal, so I had to be nice. And
so Robbie, this is not just some hi, I wanted to get a picture. No, bro, this guy is being rewarded for his military bravery.
He's running for president now too, Rick Scott. I mean, but he's running too.
Bro. FBI.
That was a different.
This guy, he trains these dogs to go in to make sure his fellow brothers in arms, his soldiers, do not get blown up.
That dog, that dog's
dumb fuck. He's protecting us.
I did protect, not no more, but yeah. No, but that dog. Go back over there. Go back to the other one. Let me tell you about him. His name was Jack. It was his name, Jack. Yeah. And that dog had a tremendous bite. Like when he used to bite the wrap or the suit we put out there, he had a pressure bite where you could feel it. Like you could feel your bones like getting ready, like they're being compressed. He used to hit when he would bite. His whole body went off the air. That dog was an outstanding dog. I miss him. Now that's art.
But that's right here, though, look, and I know you get tired of hearing it from me, but I mean it when I say it. Like, this is the most unselfish act that any man or woman could ever do, is put other people before you. And FBI, you've displayed millions of times that all you care about is yourself. And that's why you're never going to have a great life. You're going to be miserable.
Listen, let's be honest. He's got a pace or a defibrillator. He's a chain smoker. he almost, you know, he had all has
love
major
you, bro. Good night, Johnny the Greek.
Love you, Johnny. He has
Selfie
major
queen,
cardiac.
love you.
Selfie queen. There she is. He has major cardiac problems, right? He's 43 or something. This guy doesn't have a long shelf life. Okay. Plus he's still chain smoking and all that other stuff. You know, he doesn't have a very long shelf life. Odds are he's not going to see, I don't know. I don't think he'll see 60 with his lifestyle.
I love this dude. He's been so nice to me.
Steve.
One more thing I got to say, as always, to everybody in here. You got even the trolls. Well, no, the people who wrote. You guys been so good to me, man. Standing by my side. I'm almost at 1,500 subs, all organic, just like the Sailors. We didn't need John A-Light. Angels, no dig at you, but you helped that dude build his channel. Jimmy Calanger, no disrespect.
Oh yeah, well he's still using the Gotti name to make money.
Jimmy,
that fucking loser.
And Jim, you know what? When I see a guy like that, dude, because people are telling me, like Boston Jay was telling me, like. A guy that does time like that, man, is helping kids and praying. Like, that's what you should emulate, FBI. Try to but then you know what? If we believe in God, we're dumb. Okay.
Yeah, I know. We're idiots, right? I got a college degree and I'm an idiot. That fucking I believe.
Yeah, it's dumb.
And I know, you know, Dr. Ben Carson, he had this whole big thing on it. He's a devout Christian. And he's a doctor. He did the first operation where he separated conjoined twins.
Pediatric neurosurgeon.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and he's a devout. I think he's a Seventh-day Adventist. Okay, and this guy's an idiot.
First conjoined twins.
Yeah, and this guy's an idiot. He believes in God.
Yeah. No. How about that though? How about this though? And I don't want to say this. I'm not going to mention names before, but some of the names I just mentioned, who are your so-called friends that you were riding coattail to get views, you know what? These people believe in God. They're dumb too. Get out of here, man.
Exactly. He insults everyone.
I'm not forcing my belief on anybody, but whoever lives in this world and would say to somebody, and Sophie,
tells Marla that she's dumb because she's black and she supports Trump. Like, what kind of fucking asshole are you to say that? Yeah. He said she's an uncle. This is what he said. Uncle Tom, he called her. Now if that's a racist remark, you got no right to call that woman, a black woman, that.
He said Jack the dog has more character in his pole than a pip.
You're right, he did. And Jack was more loyal. And poor Jack, they had to put him down. I know, poor Jack. I love I used to call him Jackie. He used to run.
Johnny the Greek. He used to be over there for FBI. He donated money. He said he feels bad, bro. I'll tell you again.
It's all right, Johnny. Don't worry. We all make mistakes.
Dude, bro. You got a big heart. You're good people, man. And you want to support people. And then you finally realize some people are not who they say they are. Bro, I promise you, me and the Stone Salad will still be here. Because it's not about money or views, man. We want to pass a positive message. Now, tonight we might be talking shit.
No, tonight we're talking shit.
And what's Lisa Ann doing? I don't see. Oh, she's here. Same with you, Dante. I got your back. Anybody? There's my man. Yo, I remember when Michael Mormel popped up and they were like, "That's a pizza, dude." I said, "Bro, all this guy does is show me respect. Like,
leave him alone." Yeah.
He never went nowhere talking shit. Michael, thank you for coming by, bro.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for coming.
Johnny the Greek, William Brooklyn, Beck, SoFlo, Steve, all you guys, man. Really means a lot. I don't listen. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because I like to look at the friends I meet. SoFlo, this guy, Rob, and then we can collectively, as we keep putting this thing together and get these knuckleheads out of the way, then our mission becomes greater on here to really put a lot of good people together, man, and try to change the world a little bit because I think we can, man. I really do, but not with FBI. What does he bring to the table? The only thing he brings to the table is that stomach that overlaps on it. That's about it.
My company commander told us in boot camp, if you're looking to change the world, you should have joined the Peace Corps.
Hey, William Brooklyn, I got 2 grandkids. That's good. That was a good one.
If you're looking to change the world, you should have joined the Peace Corps. You're in the Navy. Well, no, I loved it.
Robbie, that's why the MC clubs are so much structured after the military because they say the same thing.
There you go,
you're gonna come here and change this thing. You can be a part of it, but
you'll be Yeah, exactly.
My daughter has kids, and if my daughter would
Married, well-educated black man, takes care of parents. That's all you can hope for with a daughter nowadays. If he's a responsible guy and he's taking care of him, he treats her right, takes care of his kids, who the fuck cares if he's from fucking Uranus, planet Uranus? It doesn't matter. If he's doing that, he's a man. He's doing the right thing. That's all it fucking matters. To have a daughter nowadays or have any kid, I don't have any. I would be. You think I'm crazy now? You and I with all this, fentanyl, this other crazy shit. And I thank God I didn't have any kids. Thank God. It might have slowed me down and calmed me down more, but I like being who I am.
I don't know, man. I'm running around with the grandkids, bro. And they're great though, but
I definitely would have had some gray hair though by then. I don't have any gray hair, thank God yet. I'm good. I'm still holding on at 48.
That's the Italian and Jewish mix, bro. That's what.
Yeah, I think so. Because my grandfather on the Italian side, he lived to be 80, and he had a full head of hair with a widow's peak and everything. I got his hair, thank God.
Can you just give me 1 second? I just gotta help my.
Yeah.
Just 1 second. 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Eric.
Let me look at the chat. I didn't see the comments or anything. Look at the chat. What's going on, people? Lisa Ann, Johnny, Steve, Dante, Stephen, Michael. I said her. Cindy, the selfie queen. I love her pictures, Cindy, the selfie queen. She takes these pictures, and I see them, and they come up, and boy, you're a good-looking woman, Cindy. Most definitely. You're a good-looking woman. I've told you that before. I know. I don't want to keep telling you because I don't want you to think the sailor's stalking you. I'm not stalking you or anything. I'm just telling you you're a good-looking woman, definitely. And I hear you're what is it? You're in recovery and everything. Great. Awesome. That's awesome. I'm very happy for you. It seems like me, I'm the Stone Sailor, but this is all medical cannabis, by the way. I have a prescription for all of this. So no one could say anything to me or say that I'm doing illegal drugs or any of that bullshit. This is all I have a card. So Cody, you on?
Yeah, my mom,
okay.
I'm gonna have to do a show, man, about like dementia, like eventually. I've been writing things down because it's sad, man, to see that. Like just
I had someone very close to me in my life recently that had dementia, and yes, it's very sad, especially when they don't recognize who you are and everything, and you've known them, and it is sad. Yeah. It's like you lose them there. I know it's heartbreaking.
And in the beginning, it's more so. It's like they still have like the long term. It's like box a bunch of times. They ask you the same thing. And
they do. They do what they've been doing their whole life, programmed to do. Like I was reading one story about a guy. Back up. Oh, go back on that. Go back on that. Wait a second. Go back. Back off, selfie queen. She's. Oh, okay. I'm not trying to jump into anything. If there's a beautiful woman, I tell her. You know what I mean? So that's it. I let her know. And Vixie, you're beautiful too. I think if that's your avatar, you're pretty.
Yeah, they do the makeup, man. Selfie queen. Cindy does the stuff. Selfie queen. With
I know. I see her. I look sometimes when I go on YouTube when I wake up, and I'm like, that's a nice face to wake up to in the morning. Cindy's up there with a beautiful. I'm like that. Well, that's a nice face. I got to wake up to this face.
But I tell you, listen, Vixie can cook.
That's a big time plus. I can cook too. I make cannabis delicious meals, or I don't have to use the cannabis. But
I messed up, man. I don't know what I did wrong, man. I had RSO, man. I tried to do it, and it just.
I got to get with you, and I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah.
Jules,
is she good at that too, or she was?
Yeah, she knows how to do it too. She knows how to do it too. She knows how to do it.
Damn straight. So what I was saying is like earlier, like one of the reasons why we don't have to come on here, man, is it's not about to compete with a time slot. It's just the fact that, look, I mean this, man. People like what you're seeing on here with this guy and the way these people talk and act and the shit that they do it's not normal, man. It's normal to this in the sense that you're going to have people like that in your life, but nobody in life, whoever was really in the street, because I know a lot of you guys worked your whole life, But anybody who's into illegal activity or did stupid shit like I did or whatever, goes to jail, gets locked up, like it should never be glorified. Like this guy comes up here, this fucking lemon head. This is how stupid he is. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll sell crack again. I don't care. Like,
yeah, I know. Yeah. Because he don't have any skills, Mike. He don't have any skills. And he knows
it. As the feds are watching all this, they're taking notes.
Good. I want them to watch. I'm glad he's that fucking stupid. He claims to be super smart. Good. He'll get caught again, and this time they'll put him in real jail, and he'll probably rat on somebody and whatever, and that'll be it. Or claim he's a drug addict and ask for rehab and all that other bullshit to get out of going to jail and being a man and being held accountable for your criminal activities. Say what you want about me. I have a disgusting mouth. Fine. I never sold crack. I never sold drugs in my life. I never did anything like that, and I never will.
Hey, man, I'll tell you what. I did, and I spent 23 years coaching kids and trying to make a difference, and I'm still, that mission's not stopped. I'm trying to open some gyms right now. And one of the biggest
I pay my taxes there, Fat Bald Cecilian. Do you? I pay my taxes. Yeah, of course. I file them every year. Me too. I don't try them shady write-offs or any of that. I'm legit because I know where that money goes. It goes to the military. It goes for equipment. It goes to single mothers that need assistance. Listen, I wish I was a billionaire. I'd pay a lot. I'd pay whatever it is. Elon Musk, $9 million, whatever he pays.
You see now? He said if you invest $250, you can become a millionaire. I don't know what
I believe it. And if you would have bought Tesla at the beginning, you would be a millionaire.
The rapper Nas, I don't know if you know who he is, but
Nas, he's one of the best.
He bought $1 million worth of Amazon stock 20 years ago. He just cashed out 40-some million.
He never has to work again. How about that?
He
could just play his music and smoke his weed, just like the Stone Sailor. Except I don't have 40 million.
But don't you think that one of the biggest problems with the dude like FBI is that he can't just do this and
no, this is all he has, Mike.
No, I mean as far as like, and I'm not knocking nobody because I don't mean this disrespect to anybody in recovery or anything, but. I've seen guys like that before that I've had friends tell me when they get in and say, I wish I could just smoke a joint and just do that, man. Like, I can't do it. If I do something, forget it. I'm like, okay, well, that's your business. But, try not to do that. Why do you got to go hard?
Listen, I know that the pain medicine they wanted to give me is addicting. This is not addicting. It's just not. Some people that tell me they were addicted, I don't know. I mean.
Look at this. Look how beautiful. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Right here.
I'm just saying.
Exactly, Coach. Took me 3 years to get this apartment after going to street jail and a shelter. Man,
that's right,
bro.
Good for you. Good for you, brother. 2 gigs. He's working. Good for him. Who the fuck is he to put William down?
Fuck him. He's a clown. Fucking fake ass. Fucking. He's an imitation Italian too. I heard he's not even really Italian.
I don't know. There's probably a lot of. He's probably not even really a man. The drag
thing and drinks last few days. My ass as well. You know what, Vixie? I don't want to hear that shit because you didn't give me and Rob a drink. Well, I don't drink, and you didn't make us no food, so we don't want to hear.
What did you do? I did 3K at work slinging drinks. Oh, she's a bartender.
Yeah.
The last few days, my ass is whooped. Yeah, she's on her feet all day. She's fucking putting up with people, ordering. You got to be nice, keep a smile on your face. See, the Stone Sailor can't do that. I'd be like, make your fucking mind up. What do you want?
No, but I think if I'm not mistaken, her place where she's at is something to do with vets too. Is it a VFW or something like that?
Is it a VFW? She's making that much at a VFW? That's pretty damn good. Because you don't pay taxes on the liquor at a VFW. That's one of the reasons you go there. Like, I don't drink anymore, but when I did, drinking at the VFW is cheap. Whiskey, beer, because they don't have to pay taxes on the liquor. So it's pretty cool, because I go to the VFW up here and stuff like that. They have whatever. They have, a meal and whatever for $8. You get this, you get that. Of course, I'm the youngest guy in there, but it's cool. I love to hear stories, war stories and sea stories and all that with everybody, the old timers. And I enjoy it. And I enjoyed it even more when I drank because I used to sit there and just drink whiskey and get wasted with those guys. So, but now that I don't drink anymore, hopefully, you know what? I probably, some of them might even allow cannabis in there. I don't know. I got to check on
Yeah,
Because if I could bring, because I'll bring my vape and drink my sugar-free Kool-Aid, and I'll be there fucking.
Oh, she's in a German society thing.
Oh, a German society. Oh, what a German? What's it called?
German society.
German society. German society. I never heard of that. Oh,
shit, mate.
There's one German society. I hope it ain't that one. I'm just kidding, Dixie.
It's the oldest one in America.
Really? A few Lincoln Secret Service men. Wow. Okay. Founded by a Lincoln. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check that out. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Never heard of that. A German society to go and drink. Wow. That's fucking. It's like a. I'll check that out.
Just remember, guys, a little dab will do you.
Yeah, I got to get some more concentrate. I have it in the vape, but I gotta go buy some more. Yeah, I wish I had some of that right now. I got my fucking my torch. Keep the torch lit.
Look, I got this one. I made this thing.
Vixie, Specken Sie Deutsch Verlein. Let me show you something, Vixie.
Pfaffenhugen. Yeah.
These are straight from Germany. These are straight from Germany. I got these during Oktoberfest. I did Germany twice, and I got these at Oktoberfest. And I also got the boot, Das Boot, that they drink the beer. I got one of those too. I got these in. I went to Germany 2 years in a row for Oktoberfest. Man, that was a great time, man.
Right. So, bro, what's the other one that they got going on when they drink? Is that Sweden with the clogs, the wooden shoes? They drink out of them too, right?
No, Sweden. Well, they wear the wooden shoes, but Sweden has those. They do things like that too with the boo, all that. Yeah,
that's crazy.
All Europe likes to drink. Europeans like to drink, no doubt.
Hey, yeah, FBI, we're smoking weed on this show, and
hell yeah, FBI. You don't like it? I don't give a fuck.
And guess what? I got a diploma.
He goes, I wouldn't let him on my show because you were smoking weed. You big pussy. God. Big pussy. Ooh, you can tell. You can tell. No.
The largest Oktoberfest.
Outside of Germany. All right. What state is that? What state is that at?
Ohio.
Ohio? Huh.
No.
Do they? I'm sure they wear the lederhosen and they have the whole big thing. You know, which everyone's dressed. Yeah, everyone's all dressed up. The German girls look like St. Pauli girl. They're walking around with the Princess Leia buns. You know.
Yeah. No, I am Vinga from Sweden.
Yeah.
From Sweden. I don't know you. That's come from Sweden.
That's all they. Before I went to Germany, that's all they told me to say. You know, Specken Sie Deutsch Verlein. You call them Verleins. Frau and Verlein. I have a German Shepherd, Vixie.
How about
Bella, come.
Johnny the Greek. He said he was a gun runner, big time dope dealer. Yeah, come on, man. Why you want to talk about? I wish that I never did half the shit that I did, man. I wish that I
Bella, come. Bella.
I spent my time helping kids not go that
Bella.
route. They'll say, oh, he's helping kids. He was touched, molested. He's a pedophile, deadly. You're a bitch. Don't ever think I forgot that. It don't matter to me, all that bitch. All the words, all that it doesn't matter, man.
Come.
Like I said, when you coach, you gotta get a background check. Butterfly kisses, where you been? This party been going on for about.
Here. Let me show you my Fairline.
Yeah.
Bella, come. There you go, mommy. Here's my Fairline.
Hi, mama.
See my Fairline? The Fairline, look how big the Fairline is.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
How did you obviously you train that dog, right?
Yeah, she's trained. Of course she's trained. Fairline.
So if somebody broke in, what would you do? Say commandment in German, or
she would attack them immediately. She wouldn't even need a command. If someone broke into my house and busted the door down and started hitting the door, she's going to get aggressive right away.
She lives near JM. I forgot about that.
Oh, damn. Does Johnny Mac wear his lederhosen and go to freaking Oktoberfest and pretend to be German? You know, because he likes to pretend to be Italian, pretends to be German.
Vixie said that the leprechaun drives the car in the parade, right? But it's not the car that you think. It's the little kid electric.
He dresses like the Keebler elf, Johnny.
Yeah, and
he runs
he
it.
drives. Look, he drives a little car that the kids sit in. You know, like the little Jeeps, the electric John. Oh my God, this is great. Great.
Yeah.
So listen,
no, that's my service dog right there.
What do you think it takes for these guys, man, to grow up and realize that, you know, your luck runs out sooner or later? Yeah.
It takes this, Michael.
Yeah.
Either somebody delivers it or life delivers it to them. See, life can kick you in the teeth too.
See, I think sometimes life is worse, bro.
Sometimes, but sometimes a good ass whooping don't hurt.
No. Luckily, he never sees it. Yeah. Don't do that, Vixie. You'll be scared to death, girl.
Get some iced tea. Got the sugar-free iced tea I drink.
Look at this clown.
Hold on, what's he saying?
No, I got this message last night. So when shitters, let me tell you something right now. She said that she was saying that Carlos, both and her would have a lot in common. No. Let me tell you something. Don't disrespect my brother like that. You and both have nothing in common, man. Both was a troll, but let me tell you something. He was loyal. And he didn't disrespect kids and shit like that, man. That was my brother, man.
There he is.
He was great, man. He was good.
Yeah. Every time I was on, he would always give. He's very respectful, very, he was a good guy, man. And he was funny as hell, too.
I know she mentioned him, but I'm going to tell you right now, shitters, like, straight up. And to be honest, the thing about your kids, I think what Deadly did was horrible, but
it was disgusting. Now, even I wouldn't do so. I mean, that's like low.
I wouldn't either, but look at all the shit
Never.
About people's families, man. Like, sooner or later, somebody's going to say something or do something that you don't like. And
you insult people that have HIV/AIDS, gay people. No, you insult Jewish. Yes, she does. You insult the Holocaust. I'm Jewish. You understand? You do things like that is this horrible and disgusting. You use racist things with the N-word all over it with George Floyd's dead body. Like, give me a break. Like, this girl is demented, bro.
Good night, bro. Have a good night, bro. God bless.
I mean, she should be locked up in a fucking institution.
But the thing with her is what she forgets, though, is, remember, everything that you're doing is recorded, man. Like, even the kids, I don't know how old her kids, I don't care. It's none of my business. Like, people follow everything. Like, whatever.
She's had her kids taken from her every time. When I read something in the chat, she's always like, I had to take my kid to the emergency room. Bed bugs. Like she said, the bed bug bit the kid's eye and swell it up. She wrote that in the yeah, bro. I mean, these kids are living in squalor like that, where bed bugs are freaking biting them to the point where she's got to take them to the emergency room. I mean, I'm dead serious, Mike. I'm not bullshit.
No, I heard that before, too.
That's fucking crazy. Like, those kids should be taken from her. I'm being honest, and I don't even just the way that I mean, really.
Look at Anna. She's ready to get her. She's like, what chick? And
RuPaul is more of a woman than this girl.
Man, I used to have a picture too. I don't think I have it. Let me.
No, don't put the picture up. I don't want to see her.
No, not of her.
Yeah, and I definitely don't want to see the one where she's showing everyone her bed bugs. That is disgusting. I never want to see that shit again. Her face repulses me. I'm being so honest with you. I just don't.
No, I'm gonna put her up. I would never put her up.
Yeah. Oh, don't put a picture, please. I don't even want to make fun of her pictures. I don't want to see them. I don't
see her.
I feel bad because her kids they did that to the. I feel bad for the kids, not for her, for the kids. I feel bad that they have to live in a home where bed bugs are attacking them. Like, that's fucked up shit right there.
You said that we're all inclusive here, as we are, and I just want to know if you think these two are a good couple, if they're gonna last.
Oh yeah, those two are gonna be married for life. Those two are together forever right there. They're a match made in heaven, baby.
See, bro. Love you, bro. God bless. Have a good night,
Love
man.
you, man. All right, Johnny.
He's great. She's a bison, Anna, not a woman.
Yeah, I just, I feel bad for the
Look
kids, man. I feel bad.
Oh, Anna's with it though. Anna's no nonsense woman, man.
She's on YouTube, Anna. You can look up her YouTube channel. Just type in Brittany, Brutally Brittany, or some shit like that.
Yeah, guess what? Butterfly Kisses. I don't know if you're in Canada or wherever. Are you in wherever? Where I'm at in Philly, man. It was raining.
She's drop dead gorgeous too. Butterfly Kisses.
Oh.
She's
after that, the picture gate. I don't compliment. I can't say nothing, man. I
compliment. I don't care.
Yeah,
if they're pretty, I tell them.
Listen, I was well fished, man. You know that's not right, man.
Hey, so was William Brooklyn. It happens. It happens.
Hey, listen,
okay? Shit happens.
Listen, so was what's his name too. Even Tiger Woods got some shit. I mean,
yeah, just be careful with pictures and stuff. You don't want to, because fucking that's the worst thing. And I knew eventually Deadly and her would break up, and there would be fucking a war, and that's what there is.
If they were still together, she'd be saying the same shit. And look at this, bro. She's been doing this shit for 5 to 6 years.
Yeah, I believe it. She should be in prison. I'm going to be honest with you.
William, dude, look at this. This is one of the best ones. William said, that's my cutoff for drinking when I think she looks good.
Yes, there you go. That's a good rule of thumb. That's a good threshold.
Oh, my God, dude. William, my stomach hurts.
William, there ain't enough weed or mushrooms I could take or smoke.
No.
I'm being straight up honest with you. There's not enough.
But I'll tell you what, though. All the Hive, all these women, they had my back from day one with that.
Yes, they did. They're loyal. They're very loyal. Yes, they are. That's all you can ask for. It's all you can ask for,
Damn straight. And you know what? As we started the show, it's just the same to the middle to the end is nothing's changed. FBI won't come meet code. He disrespects a great guy right here and won't say it to his face. So it's like, you just got to keep talking shit to them. Just having fun. We're laughing.
And all his simps in the chat or he's a disgrace. But I'm not in the military anymore. I'm retired. I don't represent the military anymore. I don't represent the prison anymore. I don't represent any career field anymore. My uniform is off. I represent me, Rob Farlow. My words are my words. I do not represent any organization. I'm retired. You understand? So go fuck yourself. Try to call whoever you want. You can't affect my life. I get 2 pension checks for the rest of my life, and I don't have to work.
That's all.
So you're jealous about it. Well, if you would have put 27 years in a job in the gut, maybe you'd get something too, fuck boys. Get off your asses and get a real fucking job. That's it. Go break your back and sweat.
I literally did though, because one thing I've always
good for you.
In my house, like with my dad though, dude, like you had to know. Like I know electrical, plumbing, anything from a house from the ground up, concrete, landscaping, man. Fucking, I make wine every year. Fucking do it.
You know how I learned about plumbing and electricity and like all that shit. You know where I learned that? In the Navy. And I didn't even, I learned it because in order to get one of these in the Navy, I got it on my hat. What am I thinking? You see this pin right here?
Good night, Vixie. Oh, yeah, I want to see some more food. Oh, meatballs.
You see this pin right here? See that pin, Michael?
Yeah.
See that right there? Ask Duchess of Petty, shipmate there. That's called surface warfare pin. Okay? Ask Stormy Rivers about that pin.
Oh, wait, Duchess was in the Navy too?
Yes, she was in the Navy. Duchess will tell you. Tell him what the surface warfare pin is, Duchess, that I have right here on my hat that I had. Surface warfare pin, enlisted surface warfare pin. You have to learn every department on that ship. Engineering, deck, navigation, communication, IT, computers, satellites, You got to know everything about that ship. So that's to include, you had to go down in the engine room. You had to go with the HTs, what's your plumbers. You had to learn the steam cycle in the ship. I'm a drop of water. Take me through the steam cycle. You gotta do boards to get this pit. They don't just give it out.
Bro? How in them ships? What was the longest you ever out there for? Out to sea?
Like 6 months.
Damn.
That's nothing.
I watch how they cook, man. They were like cooking for 2,000 people on a ship.
Oh yeah, man. Navy cooks can fucking they know how to cook in mass quantities, man.
And you always have the preparation, like there's always practice for like in case of a crazy situation. And
they gotta have however long we're going plus 90 days.
And she said you don't need me to tell you. But listen,
what?
Our boy Busby, he was
Busby, he was a DC, damage control. That's a fireman. You got to learn firefighting too. Duchess, you know what the ESWAS pin is, don't you?
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell us.
No, she said you don't need her. You know already.
Oh, that I know exactly. You gotta fucking know everything about that ship, and it took me about almost 14 months to get it. You got to get it on your own time, Mike. You got to work your regular job, and you got to go on your own time, and you got to learn this shit. You know, and it's a coveted pit.
Listen, when your parents come from Italy and your dad's a hard-headed Italian, when you're 6 years old, from a young age, you learn how to mix meatballs and concrete, man. Like
you got to learn cooking too. You got to go with the cooks, and you got to do that. Same thing, part of the pin.
We would go to Jersey every summer and pick tomatoes and then jar them, boil them, peel them, jar them. And jar like 500 jars of tomatoes. Like I grew up doing that shit.
They're from the old country, man, where, you know, they had to have supplies, you know. Dude, you have to do mess crank. Yep, exactly. It sucks cooking. Exactly. When you mess crank, the first 90 days when you get to a ship, Mike, you got to go work in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You got to clean. You got to serve the meals. You got to clean the dishes and the scullery.
That was my job in jail, man. I went right to the kitchen because that's where the money's at.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I only did a couple months, but still, though, I mean, that was enough. Like, I did good there. Chicken patties were a big hit, bro. They were. And sugar, bro. Sugar was a big hit.
Oh yeah, they make hooch. They make wine with sugar.
Yeah,
sugar. Sugar is what they make alcohol with.
Hey, listen, Duchess, she could always come up. I mean, I don't know, like I don't know if my show for her. I mean, you know,
she's beautiful too, Duchess. I've seen her. She's drop dead gorgeous too.
I mean, you got a great Navy guy here, a veteran. You got another veteran. How can I be up here with these two, man? You know what I mean?
What are you get out of here?
Yeah, but you know, I love my country, man. I support my military.
I know you do.
Every veteran I see, and I'm 50. I've been doing this since I was 13. Maybe younger, but not as much because I really didn't understand until I got in my early teens. Only one veteran ever wouldn't shake my hand, and I could tell he had a lot of PTSD.
Oh,
he was like this.
Oh, he might have had something going on.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. Sometimes we do, but no matter what I have going on, if someone ever said thank you for service, I always shake their hand, no matter what I have going on.
If FBI was on your ship, you know what he would do?
Him. I know exactly what I. Hey, Lisa Ann. There's another beautiful woman, Lisa Ann, inside and out, definitely.
Yeah, you would say, go mop the poop deck, and he'd have to be up there. And then he'd say, come back, wash my socks in my drawers.
You know what we used to do? We used to go into water. Like they have a watch. It's called balls to 4, which means midnight till 4 a.m. So you have to get up in the middle of the night and go on a watch, right? 4 a.m. Well, then you got to be back at quarters at 7:30, which means for work, right?
Yeah.
So if you really wanted to fuck with a guy's sleep, you put him on the balls to 4 watch. Now, what we used to, hey, shipmate, what we used to do is we would go into water sometimes and we knew there was no whales there, but we would create a whale watch and we would make it from midnight to 4. And if a guy was like being mouthy, we would set him up on the whale watch.
Now, what would happen if a guy ever fell asleep? What's the repercussion?
Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, you're in big trouble, bro. Big trouble.
Oh, that's not good.
Big trouble. You're going to captain's mast right away. You'd see me then. You'd have to come to my office then.
Yeah, you don't do that. You do whatever
So
the hell you
even
have
if
to
it's
do
a
to
new,
stay
I mean,
awake.
yeah, that's something serious. But even if there's like a new guy on there that's like,
No.
Nope.
no.
No
Nope.
excuses. No
None.
excuses.
They put you on watch.
You're on watch.
I got on the ship and I was on a watch within 24 hours.
Of course, yeah.
Oh,
Put
shit.
you right on the
And of
watch
course-
bill.
And of course, it's the shittiest one, the 2 to 6.
Sure.
But that's what they do to break you in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
And you stand there and you talk
Thank
to
you
the
for
other
your
people
service.
you're on watch with. That's the only way you can stay awake.
Thank you for your service, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a military line. It's called 9 Line. You're supposed to wear it on Fridays. This crazy chick I used to be friends with, her son's in the military, and you're supposed to wear it on Fridays, but obviously I'm wearing it Sunday. But
well, you wear
And
my dad came from Italy, went in the military, and he was like 17. They lied and everything.
most immigrants did. It was like their first, they would try to get them right off the boat. Here, sign here. You're in the army. And so they, but Duchess was a bosun's mate. Okay. And a bosun's mate is a male dominated rate. And
Yep.
for a female at that time when she was in to be in that rate tells me a lot about her and how tough she is.
Now,
There's no doubt.
Details of a bosun could be like the engineer's different. A bosun is like runs a crew, right?
No.
The
That's
bosun
engineering too?
basically starts out doing the shit work.
Deck department.
Okay. No, but I'm
You're
saying
chipping paint, needle gunning, cleaning,
Oh,
sweepers,
yes.
man your brooms, that stuff.
Yeah.
Am I bringing back memories, Duchess?
Oh, yeah.
but then you can become like in a higher to where you have other people under you, right? Isn't
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you're going to go when you're, raise up in your
Yeah.
rank. But yeah, you're down there on the
You got to pay your dues.
Oh, I
that's
remember,
crazy.
I will never forget. I was on the floor and I was like scraping what is it?
Non-skid.
I can't even think of what it's
Non-skid. Non-skid.
called.
The
Whatever.
non-skid, laying the non-skid so you don't slip, the little like sandpaper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Black
non-skid.
So
Yeah.
just for hours doing that.
Mhm.
And I will never forget, like, the coolest people on the ship were the warrant officers,
Mhm.
not the officers that came out of Annapolis, those little punk bitches.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
them. No, they were the college boys. It was the chiefs and the warrant office, the chief warrant officers, because they were basically the only
Enlisted. Yeah.
and they were officers, but they were enlisted, so they
Yeah.
worked their asses off
Mhm.
to get to that rank.
Yep.
You don't just get that.
Yep.
How much time did you do?
Oh, mine's a whole big thing. I'll share later. It's a whole thing.
No big deal. No, I was just
Well,
wondering.
I was the chief master at arms of the ship.
I know you were.
Yeah. So.
And you would have never
Man.
seen me. So
Yep.
but a chief warrant officer came up to me. I was kind of like in this little area by myself, and this warrant officer came up to me and he was just like, I want you to know you're doing a wonderful job on a thankless job. And I was like,
He probably did it. Yeah, he did it. Yeah.
he
before.
probably did. And that just
Mhm.
like, man, that just hit me. And that's been over 30 years ago. And I've never forgotten that.
Never forgot that. A nice
Nope.
pat on the back. Were you in when Admiral Borda died?
It doesn't sound familiar. When was that?
Admiral Borda was the first man to join the Navy as an E1 and became the CNO, the Chief of Naval Operations. He's the first man to ever go from enlisted seaman recruit, E1, to chief to the CNO, which is the highest ranking naval officer in the Navy, Admiral Borda. And when he used to come on board the ship, he had 4 stars, like CNO, Chief of Naval Operations.
Yeah.
There's nobody that outranks him. He would get on he would get the 1MC, right, the microphone, and he'd say, "Attention all seaman recruits. I was once in your shoes."
Yep. I mean, that was like, that just hit me. And like I said, 30 some years later,
Mhm.
I will never forget that. So that means
Thank you, Butterfly.
that, that's something that's just stuck with me my whole life. That that is the true meaning of like integrity right there.
Mhm.
Is
And when I hear lemonhead ass bitch, excuse my language, from the
Honey,
when I
I'm
hear
a
this
sailor.
bitch ass
You
dude,
That's right. That's
this
right.
fucking clown ass bitch from York that's an hour from me that talks all this shit, and he disrespects my friend here. Number one, even if it wasn't Rob, any vet, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, my father's a vet. I ride with vets. I know what the journey is. I might not have ever did it, but I know what it took, and I seen what it's taken from people. Not like as far as like, I mean, people have died. People paid the ultimate sacrifice. How the fuck could you ever disrespect that? The only reason why you're able to do your little fucking lying ass show is because of people who are serving and keeping us safe. There's people 24 hours. All these military, the Army, Navy, the Air Force, Marines, and Special Forces, everything, like, and all these other countries that, like, how could you? I just don't understand, because you're not just disrespecting Rob, you're disrespecting all who serve. And I think it's disgusting and, pisses
He
me
likes
off.
to demean my service. Oh, he just played with dogs all day. That's what he says. So I
Well,
mean, I
Yeah.
did a lot more than that. I did a lot
Bomb
more than that,
detection,
buddy.
but what an idiot. He's so
Yeah.
fucking stupid, man.
well, we
I-
had
go ahead.
very different experiences. Stone Sailor and I did.
I hear you.
I mean, completely different. I was
I
in
hear
at
you.
a time where women were not. We
I
weren't
know.
allowed anywhere near any combat. So,
I know.
I worked in. I was on the ship. I was
Mhm.
deployed. I did
Yeah.
all the drills because
Oh,
Well,
remember
you
those
signed
drills
up.
all the time? Those drills were great.
the
You
gas
signed up though,
mask drills.
Duchess, not knowing though.
Mhm.
You signed up as if you were going in. That takes
Well,
hard. FBI would never do that.
like
Fuck
I'm
outta here.
saying, I stood there and raised my hand and said,
Yep.
I will support and defend,
And I'm proud of you. Very proud of you.
and
I
that's
tried to, when I got in trouble in '95, I tried to they wouldn't, once I got convicted though, they wouldn't, like, the felon thing was, now you can be a felon, and like the last 20 years you can work shit out. I was like right before that. There's a lot of people that used to, like, dependent upon the severity, but when people don't like you, and if you if you get away with certain things, man, forget it.
yeah.
Yeah, an example, my mom, when she was 18, she went to the Army and took tests. That initial testing.
Mm-hmm.
She
Okay.
passed it, they said, with flying colors. The
Okay.
only problem is she couldn't get in because when she was about 7 or 8 years old, she was hit by a speeding vehicle, so she was actually paralyzed
Hey.
from the waist
on.
down. They told her she'd never walk again, but
Same thing with me.
2 years she proved them wrong. She left the hospital in those metal leg things. You know what I'm talking about?
So did I. That's similar to me.
A year later, she started walking, but when they did the physical
Hi,
thing,
Pisces.
they said she wouldn't qualify for the demanding work that was in the Army.
Yeah,
And it takes you got to be young to do that shit, because if
yes.
they told me I had to get down and like scrub stuff and shit, be like, I don't think so, sweetie. That's just not.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do that anymore. I started as a bosun mate too, and then back in my days, I said I want to go to security. I want to be a master at arms, man. And I had a master chief, and I'll never forget him. And I made E4, and at E4 you could submit a package to be a cop,
Mhm.
And I remember going to see the old man, Master Chief Johnson. I'm a big black guy, and he's like, "You think I'm going to let you go, Farlow?" I was like, "What do you mean? Why won't you let me go?" He's like, "Well, you do a good job here and whatever." And I was like, "Oh no." He said, "I'll tell you what, go back and get this pin, and then we'll talk." I had to go and do the whole surface.
And I
Go
knew
back-
I was just gonna do my thing and get the hell
And get out, yeah.
So
Because that pin was tough, wasn't it?
like I said, we had very different experiences. Like when I had to mess crank, that sucked.
Mhm.
But I was lucky enough that I got to mess crank for the officers.
Okay. Yeah, you went to the O room.
Yeah, so I had it pretty good. And then if I needed a chit signed, that was the best place to be, because they'd be coming to lunch. I'm like, here.
Yeah. They'll
Wait,
sign
wait,
anything.
yeah.
Those dumb O's. Those dumb officers will sign anything.
Well,
Did
and
you say a chit?
Mm-hmm.
if
What's
you need,
that?
if you're
Everything in the Navy requires a chit.
if you're
Okay, is
requesting,
that-
like,
Is it like a hall pass?
because you get time off where you get to go
I
home
got you.
with your family. So if you need time for that, or you're going to doctor's appointment or what,
Mm-hmm.
because
Oh, cool.
they need to know where you are 24/7.
Absolutely.
So
You move addresses, you got to put a chit. You want to get married, you got to put a chit.
Yeah. So they know
So
every single detail of your life. But the XO always loved Rice Krispie treats. So whatever
There
I
you go.
did, I'd always make him like a batch of Rice Krispie treats, and I would be like,
You
I need this.
So-
He
you
loved it.
figured it out quick,
Okay.
Duchess.
Wow.
You figured it out quick.
Oh, hey Robbie, real quick. So like
What?
Dumb Poke and FBI, they would be on whale watch for like 8 hours at a time.
I would have them scraping paint and like I would have them doing the shining the bell. I would have them doing the worst jobs.
Yeah, bro.
Like when I used to have to put guys on restriction. I ran the restriction. When people got in trouble, they would wear a red vest. They'd have to walk around all day, do their regular job. Then they had to muster with me for extra duty. And I would make them do all the bosun mate, like all the stuff the bosun mates didn't get finished because have them in coveralls. Then they had to come back, muster with me again at 9:45 in full dress uniform. I would inspect them. Some of these guys, 45 days, 60 days in restriction. And I used to have, it was like a little penal colony I ran,
Wow.
I'd have 7 or 8 guys on restriction. I had a lieutenant on restriction too, a couple times. I had a couple chiefs on restriction.
So I know you guys.
Worst was when somebody got busted down there. I remember there was a guy in the medical office. I cannot remember what he did. It was something pervy. I remember that because our ship had 1,200, and there were like 300 women, 350 women.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But most of the guys were like extremely like overprotective of us.
I'm sure they were.
They, because they were, I don't know, but I still got friends from 30 years ago, and I had some of the most awesome times. But
were you in during Tailhook?
I was in during. We went over during the first Gulf War. I remember January 15th, 1991.
Okay.
And we're sitting there watching the news, and we're all drunk as shit at my boyfriend's house. And, we're all watching George Bush, like it's happening. Yeah. And we were like, oh, fuck. So we go onto the base the next day. It was like a completely different world.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
We thought it was tight before. It was on complete lockdown. Like they were searching all of us. Usually they just let you, show your card, and they'd let you.
The threat con level went up. The base, the security went up. Threat con.
And I
level,
had watch that morning, and I just remember them. Wow. So I was on watch. I think I went on watch at like 7. I don't know. It's been 30 some years ago, so bear with me. And they just handed me a gun and said, if I say shoot, shoot, don't ask any fucking questions.
Baby.
And I was
like,
awesome.
If somebody's coming up the bow, it's like, if they say shoot, shoot. And I was like, okay.
Yeah. Did FBS ever do something like that? No, he never even touched a gun. That's why I say Duchess and Stormy. Stormy was an RP with the Seabees.
Wait, Stormy was in there too?
Yeah, she was an RP with the Seabees construction battalion.
Several of us in there.
She's combat trained. So
I have 2 questions for you. So what always amazed me with them ships, and I know between the Air Force, but that's Navy when them fighter jets come up there with the rubber band and they land and they slingshot.
Yeah.
Do you get on ships with that too? Is that
That's carrier.
That's
carrier operation.
Carrier.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on one of them too?
I was.
Oh,
I haven't.
That's unbelievable, bro. How do they do that, man? I get scared every time. I'm like,
they have a big catapult that launches them, and when it lands, they use these arresting gear. It's this rope, and it catches the tail hook and it pulls the plane so it don't go off the ship. It's amazing to watch.
So I dated a guy that was on the Roosevelt. So
okay,
oh, wow.
He was oh God, he was on the deck when they did.
On the deck, was he a grape or an orange or one of them, a green?
Yeah,
whatever the flavor, yellow.
I don't know. I've just seen pictures of him where he's laying. I think he had green.
Green. Okay, then he worked the cats or the arresting gear. Yep.
Oh shit! I don't know. That's been so long.
Have you
I
ever
forgot.
seen a plane go over? I mean, I've seen one time in a video, but it's
Oh,
not.
yeah, planes
I haven't.
sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Well, if they miss the rope, they bounce and then they come back around and try again. Now, if they can't get it and they're running out of fuel, then they call what they call a foul deck, and they put this net out, this big net, and the nose of the plane hits the net and it catches it. Like if it's got a landing gear off or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
see
because they're
one
not
plane.
letting one of those planes go.
No.
I seen one go only one time, slingshot off, and the guy he didn't make it, man. The plane went, but he didn't die or nothing. But the plane went in. What are them planes like? They're what, $500,000, $2
Oh,
billion?
more than that.
Oh,
More than that.
millions. They're
Really?
millions of
More
dollars.
than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than that.
Expensive. I think they did a documentary on them a while back that I watched, and it was really interesting.
I got another really good question because this might.
Shoot.
Well, you guys are smart. You've been there, but what I heard today, and it wasn't from a Republican or Democratic channel. I heard these military guys talking, and they said that China is on the way to 400 and some ships, and we have to be at 380 ships or something to be able to fight and defend this country or whatever. And we're only at 290 or two. I don't know what the number is. So how hard is it to get that other 100? Is it that hard? Is that like?
Well, they have 2 billion people. We have 330 million people in our country. They got billions of people.
Like
I mean, just to build one takes years.
Is it? But should it be a priority? Like, what the hell's going on? Like,
They're building them as we speak. The Gerald Ford just came out. That's the new aircraft carrier. I got to get one of their hats. I got a friend on the boat. He's going to send me one of their hats. The Gerald R.
I
Ford.
get one from my old ship.
What was your ship?
Puget Sound.
Puget Sound. Okay.
Yeah, it's decommissioned.
Yeah, decom.
And gone.
Mm-hmm.
So they had her in Philly for a while, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
and dry dock.
There's a lot down here.
Yeah, so she was dry docked in Philly, and then they finally,
It was home ported out of Washington, obviously, right?
Norfolk.
Oh, the Puget. I thought that would be in Washington.
You
Okay.
would think. It was,
Yeah.
You can. I mean, check it out. USS Puget Sound, AD 38.
If you go down the Navy Yard at like Penn's Landing in the Navy Yard,
yeah,
at Penn's Landing, you'll see some old gray ships with like the white numbers painted on them.
Yeah. So if you look at mine, just Google USS Puget Sound, and you'll see the ship that I was on, and it'll have a big 38 on the side.
Did you ever on your ship a lot of times when you leave a ship, the ship gets awards. And you see like maybe they got awarded a meritorious unit commendation or a Navy commendation or something like that. Sometimes if you check on that, there might be awards that you still have that maybe aren't on your DD-214 because they award the ship. Yeah, they like a battle lead.
I mean, I'll be honest. Once I left, I was done. I never looked back. That's why I said our experience was very different.
Yeah.
Was this it right here? Oh, was that it?
That looks like her.
That's the picture that came up. Wow.
Yep. I lived on that bitch. I remember doing, working parties. Remember those? Those were fun. Because when you're getting ready to go underway and you have to bring so much stuff on board. And I'm just going to tell you, those things of milk are heavy as fuck.
Yeah.
They're like 60 pounds. And they don't care if you're a chick. You don't get any special.
Nope.
You get no special treatment.
Yeah.
They don't go, oh, let me do this for you because it's heavy. They're like, bitch, take it. And that's not a bad thing. That's what I signed up for. Yeah. You've done unreps, right? Where they do supplies. They shoot the line over and they put supplies. Yeah, that's right. A lot of fun, ain't it? Oh, yes. The good old days. I still remember think living in a berthing. Planes in the air is crazy. That's awesome. Would you say, Duchess? Living in the berthing. Oh, yeah. But I had some funny ass times in there. I turned 21 the day we pulled into Boston. So I had big fun. And when you go down the steps and there was a wall right there. You'd go down the stairwell and then there was like maybe 2 feet and then there was a wall and then the berthings were behind that. so nobody could see what was what was going on in the female birthing. Nobody needed to see that. But
Yeah.
I was so shit-faced. So luckily, somebody I knew was on watch and let me on the ship. And they were like, "Get your ass to bed." And I slipped and I went on my armpits and boom, right into that wall.
The bulkhead.
Was it like a divider?
Yeah. It was basically like a steel wall, and I just like fell into that, got up on for some reason. Oh, I was on the top rack. Not good.
Oh. You didn't put the strap? You didn't put the strap up so the strap so you don't roll?
Bro, I was drunk. I just,
you were left up.
Fell on the floor.
What happened to guys, Robbie, if they come late, or is there guys that ever missed it? Like you guys are like getting ready.
Miss movement? Oh God, you don't want to ever end up missing movement. That's bad.
Is that like a very small percentage?
Some guys get drunk or yeah. I mean, exactly. If you miss movement, if you're late, like in other words, if you're late, if we're supposed to set sail at 10 and Liberty expires at 06:30 or 7, you're supposed to be on that ship. If they have to wait like 2-3 hours for you because you're drunk in some hotel and you woke up late, you're going to come as soon as you get to the quarterdeck. I'm there waiting for you. Once I find out where you are, I'm waiting for you, and I bring you right to the office, breathalyzer, drug test, immediately. Get your hair cut. You're going to go see the old man.
It's not
100%.
But because if you do fuck up, it's a detriment to the whole ship, right?
Absolutely.
If you do that, you have disrespected your fellow sailors.
Yep.
Wow.
And you do not disrespect.
Yeah.
I mean, let's put it this way. I could hate Stone Sailor with every fiber of my being, but it would still be my job to protect him if something were to happen.
And I would break my neck to save her life. If there was a fire or anything like that, I would break my neck to save her.
Even if he hated my guts.
Wouldn't care.
It doesn't matter.
Don't care.
I mean, it's it's that hardcore that you're basically saying, I will give my life for my country and the people that are in my
that's the shit that you can't teach. And well, maybe I guess because you guys are raised right, but when you see guys like this fucking clown and the other one, and they're just terrorizing people all day long and making fun of people with military service, like it's all fun and games, go back and forth. But to be honest, where I come from, I know a lot of vets that I ride with, they would smack the shit out of these dudes, like right away. Like old heads, I'm talking. I know a guy like 75, and if he ever heard one of these guys make fun of a vet, he always says the same thing, whether you like him or not. That man served. He went up there. He signed up. What the fuck did you do?
That's something that you carry with you when you leave.
Yeah.
And you'll see that, like, if I hear somebody going at one of my people, you can come at me. Don't come from one of my people, because I will take the bullet.
I think that's right. Even like, the other shit these guys do, like, that's why I love watching all Lefty shit, all the memes this week.
Oh, he's great with those memes. Man, he's talented.
Yeah, and he doesn't bother anybody. And his life, like, if you're really about helping somebody, then you do it, like, not on here, man. Call them up and talk to them. And no, you got to do it on here to get donations and views.
Yeah.
And, I think that's why I go so hard for Lefty. Like,
yeah, Lefty's all right.
Lefty's a good kid, man.
Hey,
I talk to him a lot.
I talk to him.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I talk to him pretty much daily, and I'm up on his panel a lot. And if somebody comes and saying shit, he gets mad at me for protecting him, because if I see somebody come in, I'm going off.
And then he's like, for me.
And then he's yelling at me, "Don't be timing people out." And I'm like, "They're an asshole."
like I wasn't on a show or nothing like that. Like, there's no problem or nothing, but somebody went in his show one time with an avatar of my mom. My mother has dementia and stuff. It's pretty rough right now. and he chased him right out. And I just, to me, where I come from, like little shit like that means everything. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I would always
I've
defend
seen
that dude.
people come in with Jules' face, and I go off.
Yeah, block
But
them.
when they come in with mine, I laugh.
Yeah. They're crazy, these people. What happened?
Because it's pathetic.
Oh, William got blocked. Who blocked you, William?
Where?
On lefties.
What?
How?
I don't know.
Oh,
Who blocked you?
He had a dude on there today. Some guy that did time or something. He was talking
Yeah,
about
I'm gonna go back and watch. I'm gonna go back and watch.
That one was a little hectic for me, so I haven't been in there much tonight.
Oh
yeah.
So, well, I'm gonna go ahead and drop down. I just kind of
thank you for coming, Justice.
Thank you for your service. God bless.
Thank you, shipmate.
See y'all later.
See
ya. It's getting that time anyway, I guess.
All right, man. And thank you, Butterfly. She gave me a compliment. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Everybody in the chat, thank you. God bless.
Yes, thank you.
Great night.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
We're not guaranteed tomorrow, so let's try to live the best day we can today. And to FBI Gunpoke and all the clowns out there that make videos and talk shit. I mean, come on, man. You know what's so funny, though? Why we can live and we can laugh? Because we can get off of here and look in the mirror and laugh and be happy. You guys look in that mirror and hate what you see so bad. You're hurt so bad that you just want everybody to feel that pain. Feels good not to feel like that. Piece of shit.
That's right.
So I love you
All
guys.
right, guys.
Be safe, man.
Bye.
God bless everybody.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.